Thank you, everybody, for coming here today. Thank you for being a part of the 45th International Quilt Market, next week marking the 50th Quilt Festival. Ladies and gentlemen, and distinguished guests and fellow quilting enthusiasts, it is my deep honor to stand before you today to recognize, and I'm not going to look up, I'm going to look at this because if I look up, I'm going to cry. It is my deep honor to stand before you today to recognize and celebrate the life's work of a woman whose impacted our industry has been nothing short of transformative. We gather here not just to present the one and only Quilt Industry Visionary Award, but to honor the remarkable legacy of the one and only Karey Patterson Bresenhan, a true pioneer, an innovator, and a force of nature in the quilting world. Karey, your vision and passion have shaped the quilting industry in ways that no one could have ever imagined. In 1974, when you founded Quilts Incorporated, the landscape of quilting looked very different from what it does today. Quilting was often seen as a pastime for the few, quietly practiced in homes across the world. But my friend, you saw the potential for something much bigger. A thriving community of creators and innovators. You knew that quilting was more than an art form that deserved to be celebrated on the world stage. And you hosted the very first festival. At that time, it was rare for women to lead large, influential businesses. But your contributions didn't stop at creating a thriving industry. In 1979, you hosted the very first market, which was empowered thousands of small business owners and manufacturers like me and designers to showcase their work and grow their businesses. The market gave the quilting industry the platform it needed to thrive, fostering a professional network that has been crucial to the industry's growth. In 1972, just 2 years before you started your company, women only owned 4.6% of businesses in the United States, amounting to approximately 402,000 businesses. Today, that number has surged to an astonishing 42.1%, which equates to approximately 12 million women-owned businesses. I'm going to tell a little personal story. Those of you that don't know this, and I may not be accepted back here next year, but when Karey started this, she didn't go to one, she had to go to 7 banks to get her loan that didn't require her husband's signature. Karey, you were one of the trailblazers who helped make this possible. Your success just didn't open up doors for yourself. It opened up doors for countless women to follow, both in quilting and in business. Your vision of quilting has always been inclusive, expansive, and forward-thinking. You've celebrated the diversity of quilting traditions and championed quilters from all walks of life. Quilts Incorporated has hosted exhibitions from places like all over Europe. I just hold on. Technology. Okay. Sure.
Well, let's see, there was Austria first, and then there was the Netherlands, and then we went to France, and then we went to Denmark was in there somewhere in the first few. And we went to Barcelona, and we went all over Europe.
Germany.
Where? Austria, yes,
Germany.
Austria, Germany, absolutely. France. Strasbourg was one of the, I've had little ladies come up to me, and now their hair is as white as my side is, and they come up and they'll say, Karey, do you remember me? I was at Salzburg. And of course, I assure them that I remember that because it means something to them. So there's some of the cutscenes.
Karey, you are without a question the Steve Jobs of the quilting world. A visionary who didn't just see things as they were, but what they could be. You've taken the craft that people overlooked and turned it into a global industry, a thriving community, an art form that is celebrated in homes and galleries and museums around the world. Your work has touched the lives of so many, artists, quilters, entrepreneurs, and dreamers alike. And I stand with dreamers, for without dreams there is no reality. You have created a legacy that will be left for generations to come, one quilt, one scissor, one artist, and one stitch at a time. You've given us a platform to showcase our creativity, a community to share our passions, and a reminder that quilting is much more than fabric and thread. It's a celebration of who we are and where we are from. It is with deep gratitude that I present to you the one and only Visionary Award. Your dedication, your leadership, your courage has transformed this industry and will continue to inspire for years to come. Ladies and gentlemen, please raise your glass for a toast to Miss Karey Bresenhan for 45 years of an amazing venture. Now, Karey, this is a pair of scissors that took over 3 months to make.
Oh boy.
It is completely hand hammered, hand ground, hand polished, hand etched, and hand edged. And I wanted to give you something that when you look at it, you will always remember me.
I will always remember all of that. But this, oh, look, how gorgeous. Well, it's a good thing my husband did get me this. Those are fabulous.
Well, you're fabulous, and I want to thank you.
Well, thank you.
And ladies and gentlemen, with that, I would like to introduce a very, very, very dear friend of mine, Arvin from Shannon Fabrics.
Hello?
Yeah.